I'm back. Road Rants for Black and White on pop culture, and let's talk about The Mandalorian. You might be like, what? Wait, Road Rants? 2 Star Wars videos in 2 days? Are we having flashbacks to the Road Rants on Star Wars days? Yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying here, okay? So, we got some information coming off of Chapter 12, The Siege. Damn good episode. Personally speaking, I thought it was the best episode of the season of The Mandalorian as of yet. Look, adding Moff Gideon in the flesh, adding all of those Imperials, having those Imperials in the whole episode, having the biker scouts riding off the cliff. I watched the episode again last night. Holy crap, it was badass. When I watched it over, I was like, wow, this is really, really good. And there was even a scene where the biker scouts got in between the Imperial transports and smashed the biker scouts into the wall. And it reminded me of a scene out of, I believe, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, where a Nazi got caught in between the wall and like a cliff and a tank and, I don't know, smashed somehow, okay? So anyway, I thought that was really cool. So, let's take a look at something cool. We got information on Chapter 13, the title, and we know what's coming now. Very, very interesting, and this is from the guys over at Star Wars News Net. The Mandalorian Chapter 13 title reportedly revealed episode will be around 45 minutes. The title for the Dave Filoni long-awaited episode of the season, The Mandalorian, has been revealed, with some data suggesting that the episode might have a longer runtime than usual. The episode has long been speculated to see the live-action debut of Ahsoka Tano, who is reportedly being played, of course, by Rosario Dawson. A leak provided by the Orbit Showtime Network, a satellite provider in the Middle East, okay, indicated that the title of The Mandalorian Chapter 13 is The Jedi, which all but confirms that Dave Filoni will be the one to bring the character that he brought forth to animation in this, of course. And, you can sort of, we sort of kind of knew that when Ahsoka Tano got introduced, I talked about this, Dave Filoni would be very likely to be the one that directed the episode, right? It's basically his character. So, since it's the only episode of the season that Dave is doing, so we should finally see Ahsoka Tano in live action for the first time ever this coming Friday. Interested to see where everybody has their episodes ranked. I hated episode 2. I mean, I hate to say I hated an episode, but it was about as close to hated an episode as I could get. I thought it was far and away the worst episode of The Mandalorian ever. Okay? And then last week, we had Bo-Katan introduced for the first time live action, Katie Sackhoff, and Bryce Dallas Howard came out swinging. Much better episode than her episode, I believe, 4 in the previous season. So she has come a long way on the Star Wars front as far as directing. And Carl Weathers delivered what I thought. It's so hard to say which is the best episode because the first episode had Timothy Olyphant as Cobb Vanth, which was really cool. The Krayt Dragon came out and Boba Fett at the end, reintroduced. And it's like, oh God, there's nothing's going to beat that all year. And now Ahsoka Tano's coming. This last episode overall, beginning to end, I thought was the best episode of the season so far. Dave's still got a little work to do because as of right now, I think I pretty clearly still have about 3 episodes of season 1 that are far superior at this point. Episode, for sure, you know what? Episode 1, episode 7, episode 8 last year. You know what? Actually, whichever episode it was where he actually went back for Baby Yoda and all the Mandalorians showed up at the end, I believe that was episode 5. So I would have all of those episodes. I think I've had every episode so far this season. But look, it hadn't fell off much. Okay, I can't even say it fell off. This season has a little bit of a different feel to it than I think last season did, because everything we were getting introduced to, and it was new, and Baby Yoda, ta-da, at the end of the first episode, I thought was just insane. And, of course, just seeing all the Mandalorians show up at once. Everything we saw last year was sort of like jaw-dropping, right? And then, of course, the Darksaber at the end of IG-11 was awesome. So, you get my point there. You get my point. Next week, Ahsoka Tano, it looks like live action. Clone Wars, Rebels, finally, Rosario Dawson. The SJWs can be furious, because there's all these media articles coming out about Gina Carano being fired. Mandalorian fans want her fired. Where are these Mandalorian fans at? Every Mandalorian fan I know loves Gina Carano and loves that character of Cara Dune. Am I going nuts? She's the strongest Disney female character we've got. I don't know that it's close. Am I wrong? New female character? She's far and away the best one. Tell me what you think. Road Squadron. Black and white sports on Pop Culture Squadron. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.